Good evening, ladies, as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. Man, if you wanted to skip like 10 videos of this series, the last 10 would have been the ones to skip, because I have not really been able to get anywhere. I had 4, 4, 6, 6, and then back to 4 with what I thought was a really promising deck. Here we're playing a Warlock aggro deck. I don't even know how to judge this thing. The first game was friggin' ridiculous. The second game was fine. Let's see how this goes. Alright, up against another Druid. You know, Druids have been beating me lately. I don't know if that's just random or what, but it's annoying, that's for sure. So we got Undertaker hoping for Zombie Chow and Leper Gnome. Okay, that's also fine. Would have been better to be the second player here so I could coin out both Undertakers than play the Loot Hoarder on turn 2. Here I have to make the annoying decision of either playing an Undertaker on turn 2 and leaving a mana open, or playing the Loot Hoarder but then missing the trigger on the second Undertaker. So the last time I played an Undertaker on turn 1, I had 2 Leper Gnomes in my hand. The Druid then played Coin Innervate, Stormwind Knight, and killed my Undertaker in what was a very, very distressing surprise move. I actually almost won that game, but he had too much big stuff late in the game, and then I lost. So that's a good story, bro. Good story. The thing about playing Loot Hoarder is then he can shapeshift to kill it. But then the positive of that is I still get my card back, and he doesn't play another card. Yeah, I'm going to play Loot Hoarder. I think playing another Undertaker and leaving a mana open would be too risky. Can you actually let this guy live, please? Oh, no, do not. Okay, if he actually innervates the Stormwind Knight, I'm going to flip my shit. No, he plays a Fairy Dragon. Okay, well, that definitely seals it then. If I played an Undertaker, these guys would just die. Hellfire doesn't help, so we drop a Loot Hoarder, run that in. We're equal here. I traded a 1-drop for a 2-drop, so that's the qualitative advantage, but it's not a quantitative one. Now he can shapeshift to kill this. I did, of course, get rid of his coin. I guess that's good. It's good to get rid of the coin and the Fairy Dragon with just a humble 1-mana card. This hand is not that great. I don't like either of these cards. I keep seeing this Acolyte in every game. Much unlike the Flame Strike that I never saw. Seriously, in my Mage run that went 4 and 3, if I had drawn Flame Strike in any of the games I lost, I would have won. And then even in the other games, I never got Flame Strike. It was just really absurd. I wish I'd had a second one, obviously, given how desperately I needed the first one. Okay, so he's going to shapeshift into this. Now, if I can get a good combo off of Undertaker, I will play that. Otherwise, I will play this Acolyte, which I'm not that excited about. I am putatively aggro. I don't exactly want to be playing Acolyte. Okay, this is fine. So I'm not going to use up all of my mana, but this is worth it. Get the Zombie Chow down early. Getting a pair of 2/3s on turn 3 is actually difficult, because 2/3s normally cost 2 mana. So I am beating the curve a little bit here with what I did. You could play like a Scarlet Crusader, that would really ruin my life. Harvest Golem would be annoying, but not as bad as a Crusader. So hopefully neither of those things.
We must cleanse the sun.
This is actually good. This is really, really, really good. So a 3/3 would have been annoying. Luckily, Shattered Sun Cleric hasn't been a 3/3 for a long time. I can kill it with Zombie Chow, minimizing the effects. Gonna play a Twilight Drake. A 4/4 is not that great. I mean, I was not excited to take this card. I would have much rather taken like a Doom card. Siphon Soul, even a Felguard, but you know, can't always pick what we get. He's shapeshift on turn 4, which is good news. Is he gonna claw? No, he's not. He actually passes turn 4. That means he's gonna have a pretty big turn 5. Probably we're gonna see a Druid of the Claw. Probably. But that's fine. I'm happy he did nothing on turn 4, and then with Druid of the Claw I can just 2-for-1 into it and still be okay. He does have a Druid of the Claw, so I'll 2-for-1 into that. And I have to decide how to do so. I could Leper Gnome, which would buff this up to be a 3/3. I could throw my 3/3s at it. I could Soulfire. No, I don't want to Soulfire at it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and Life Tap Leper Gnome Acolyte. So let's Life Tap first. Voodoo Doctor, okay. So Leper Gnome, buff this up. Kill it, hit him. And play the Acolyte. Now we've got to start thinking about killing this guy, because he's at 19. When the Leper Gnome dies, he's at 17, 13, 9. These guys can hit him for 5. He's down to 4, down to 1. Now Shapeshift will make up some of that, but he's actually pretty close to death. I really do need to start thinking about burn potential here. Hopefully he doesn't have any big taunts, like a freaking spell. Sunwalker would be annoying. Sludge Belcher would be very annoying. Sludge Belcher would actually be more annoying than Sunwalker. Another Druid of the Claw is annoying. Not as annoying as a Sludge Belcher, though, and he doesn't have enough mana left over to Shapeshift to kill this, which is really, really good. Alright, I get even more bird potential. Wow. Alright, so I think I'm actually thinking about popping Soulfire. I guess I could throw these two guys at it, but I'd rather keep the 4-4 because he seems not to have a way of killing it. Hellfire, does that work? Oh, I can actually throw these two guys in a Hellfire, then my Drake gets damaged. But it's worth it. Alright, so we'll do that. Let's run this in. Maybe I can get a Shadow Bolt, that would be helpful. No, Succubus. Alrighty. So we're going to run that in. Hellfire. And then I could get him Iron Bark mana, but I think that would be a bit foolhardy. Let's instead play the Voodoo Doctor to heal that. And I'm going to play, you know what, I'm going to play the Succubus. I think it's worth it. Sure, I lose one of these cards and they're all good, but I think it's worth it to get the 4 damage here. So sure, I could have lost 4 damage or 3 damage as I did. Or what did I throw away? Oh, I can't remember what I threw away. Oh no, it actually shows me what I threw away. Okay, I threw away the Arcane Golem. So yeah, I lost 4 damage there, but I'm getting 4 damage here. I think that's worth it. Alright, he's going to play that and heal up, which is delightful because it doesn't do anything about my damage potential. So now that's actually a perfect draw here. We buff, play, swing. And I've got the Soulfire for the kill. Alright, it was a bit slow. It's turn 8, so for an aggro deck to win on turn 8 is not that great. And I got to admit, he had no removal ever. He never played Swipe, Starfall, Wrath, or Claw. But he did have Druid of the Claw, so I beat 2 Druids of the Claw there. And that is normally a hard minion to beat when you're trying to be aggressive. So I'll give myself some credit for that game. I mean, if he had had removal, he wouldn't have been playing those Druids. Okay, feeling pretty good. Let's see if we can get up to 7 wins here. I'm just trying to do that with every deck. Honestly, even if I drafted the shittiest deck ever, I'd still expect to get to 7 wins just because I deserve some good luck for what's been happening here. Caps the Rogue. This is an abysmal opening hand. Just absolutely the worst thing ever. Gonna mulligan the removal even because I need to play things with this deck. I can't afford to wait. Alright, that's better. Oh, that's better. Okay, so we've got a good turn 1. I got Undertaker into Zombie Chow, a pair of 2/3s on turn 1, and she didn't play anything on turn 1. That's a really good start. It's a really, really good start here. Next turn I can play Leper Gnome and Flame Imp, and Rogues aren't really the best at dealing with this. Betrayal only goes so far, because these things all have less power than health, so Betrayal doesn't work that well. Is she going to backstab something? Aha, she's got the backstab. That was a very lucky card for her to have, the backstab, because this thing would have become a 3/4 shortly. Quite unfortunate. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to keep on fighting, right? So we're going to play the Flame Imp. And then I might as well just play the Voodoo Doctor and heal some of that up. I'm not in any rush to play Leper Gnome here. She can dagger down the Voodoo Doctor, go to 24. Zombie Chow puts her up to 29. So she's hanging in there pretty well. The dagger definitely helps. Let's see what she can do besides that. Ah, she makes another dagger, so she has nothing on turn 3. That's very, very good news. And she just passes the turn. Perfect. Okay, this is really good. So we're going to drop a Leper Gnome. Voidwalker is extremely annoying for her to see. I'm actually going to put the Voidwalker... I should not have put that Leper Gnome on the edge. Shit. Well, this makes the Flame Imp a good candidate for Betrayal. Flame Imp I should have left on the edge. Put the Leper Gnome and the Voidwalker in the middle. Slightly misplaying around Betrayal, so Betrayal now would be very annoying. But I've played nothing but 1-drop so far, and she's had nothing. She missed turn 2, which is really huge. And the Ambusher, it just doesn't even matter. All it's going to do is kill the Voidwalker, so that's fine. I could actually kill this thing, but I think I'd rather save the Soulfire for later. So let's go ahead and top deck. Alright, let's put the Leper Gnome in the middle here. I might as well corrupt this Ambusher, because why not? Still have not played a minion that costs more than 1 mana. Now, the Zombie Chow means she is actually at 16 health, but she does need to kill this thing. If she doesn't hurry up and kill it, then I'm going to get away with murder. She wrote. And never give her the 5 health. She really wants some removal here. She's had a backstab, which was very lucky, but she needs more. She needs more backstabs, eviscerates, Blade Flurry. Blade Flurry, and she could actually win this game because of the health gain off the Zombie Chow. She's got a Fan of Knives, but it's tricky because... Or Blade Flurry. Even better, she doesn't draw a card for that. Because the Zombie Chow doesn't die, she takes a bunch of damage from Leper Gnomes. And because the Zombie Chow didn't... If she doesn't kill this, she's never going to get the 5 health. I just win with Soulfire. Goldshire Footman stops the Zombie Chow from attacking, but it doesn't matter. She's actually just dead. Oh no. Goldshire Footman actually goes into her hand. Hilarious. Alright, let's play just a Soulfire here and call it a day. So she never got the 5 health off of Zombie Chow. Alright, that was a turn 5 win in the arena, no less. I'm sure my opponent is very annoyed about that, but I mean, that's the deck I drafted. So that's how this is supposed to work. Woohoo! Well, even if this ends up being a shitty run, I will have to be very happy to have had that game. It's not often you get to win on turn 5. It was quite a good run. She had a backstab and a Blade Flurry, so she had mass removal and regular removal. The backstab also coming at the right time. What she needed maybe was not more removal, though that would have helped. She needed something to play. She passed on turn 3 just remaking her dagger. That was too slow. She needed a minion there. Drunken Major the Mage. That's always annoying because the Mage can kill your minions without having to lose health. We're going to keep the Ooze. Yeah. It's tempting to fish for those 1-drops and have the really great combos, but I think you gotta just give that up. Alright, well, let's play an Undertaker, and we'll see. So next turn I can either play another Undertaker in the Voodoo Doctor, or I can play the Ooze, just depending. None of this stuff, unfortunately, buffs this guy up. Okay, does she have a Frostbolt for this? Or a Bluegill Warrior? She has a Knife Juggler. Ah, it's annoying. I can't kill it. I don't have any Death Rattle. Please give me Death Rattle. Nope. Not a chance. Oh, man. Damn it. She's actually just going to get to kill this thing unless I corrupt it. Does that really work? It would be like a 1-mana damage spell. I'm actually going to go ahead and do this. Shitty as it is. So, we'll play another Undertaker. She's going to get to kill one with the Knife Juggler. Sucks I did not get any Death Rattle. Maybe if I had mulliganed this Ooze, I could have found something. The corruption was very bad there, but I think with an aggro deck, you just gotta use it or lose it. Ooze gets a Knife Fling. So she flings a knife, hits my face. I get a little bit lucky there. She has another 3-2. This is the one thing I don't want to see is 3-2s. Please, can I get Death Rattle? Please? No. Not even close. Alright, let's life tap. And heal. And swing. So this time my deck is performing really terribly. I just needed a single Death Rattle card. I've got plenty. 2 Leper Gnomes, a Loot Hoarder. I think something else. But just didn't get any of it. Now she can kill this Voodoo Doctor and kill the Undertaker and then just be totally fine. Sucks. Well, that's the problem with playing aggro. If you get a bad draw or the opponent gets a good one. Or in this case, a bit of both, where she had a 3-2 on both turns. You're gonna lose. It's just how it works. And I don't have any Mortal Coils to help finish this off to even have a chance of killing it off and getting more advantage. That was a good top deck, though. I can kill the Ooze now, and this thing stays at 2 health, so it doesn't get pinged automatically. She has 6 cards to my 4, soon to be 5. This Drake is only going to be a 4-4, though. I get to play a Tiger on turn 5, which is good. Loot Hoarder's annoying because it'll kill my Stormwind Knight. Maybe I can get an Earthen Ring Farseer? That would be great. That would be the best thing ever. Can I get an Earthen Ring Farseer? I can't. Well, is it worth it to use Demon Fire? I don't think so. Let's just go ahead and play the Tiger. Give her the thing. If I didn't kill it, she could have pinged my guy off. So she has 7 cards to my 4, soon to be 5, but I'm at 5 health, so I can, or full health, so I can life tap relatively freely. And this Tiger's a good thing to have. She needs like just a good 5-drop to counter it, basically. Anything less, the Tiger can just go munch, munch, munch.
What to do?
Azure Drake is a pretty good card here. So the Tiger can kill it, but then the Tiger will drop to 1 health and be pingable. What I'm going to do here is life tap, and that was a good thing because now I can Shadow Bolt this, which is way better than Tigering it, and swing. So she did go up a card because I spent a Shadow Bolt and the Azure Drake replaced itself. She's up to 8, I'm at 5, soon to be 6. I life tap though, getting the card back essentially. And making my Drake a little bit bigger. It's going to be the size of a Chillwind Yeti now. This guy's a bit annoying. I don't have any demons. I mean, this deck's just not very good for Void Caller. It's an overpriced 3/4 is what it is. I'm overpaying 1 mana for a 3/4 with that guy for the most part. Maybe I'll get like a Lucky Voidwalker or a Flame Imp here and there, but for the most part, it's just sucky. This sucks. I can't Demon Fire it. Secret sucks as well if she copies something. So what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to play the Ooze to check for Mirror Entity because I really am afraid of Mirror Entity. It is a Mirror Entity. Okay, it's a good thing I did that. So what I can do then is Demon Fire the Ooze, like the Acolyte, kill the Fairy Dragon, and pass the turn. 7 cards to 5, soon to be 6. Doing okay on cards. I'm actually fighting a fair game here. I ended up drawing all my expensive stuff. So I'm hoping for this Tiger to live. Now if she Flame Strikes, that would suck, or Blizzards, that would suck. But if she doesn't do that for 1 turn, I feel like no mage for like the next 3 days should have any Flame Strikes against me, considering the time I played mage, I could never draw my goddamn Flame Strike! Hopefully she doesn't have a Flame Strike and I can actually hit her for like 8 damage here. That would bring her down to 15. Then we might start talking about someday burning her out. Okay, she can Blizzard now with the Sorcerer's Apprentice. And she does! Are you goddamn kidding me, Jesus? Oh my god. Well, at least I get some cards out of this Blizzard. Next to Mr. Acolyte over here. But still. Alright, let's go ahead and life tap. Finally I have a demon for the Void Caller. But we do need to play the Twilight Drake while that's good. And a Loot Hoarder. I could Soulfire this thing, but it seems kind of pointless. So she has 7 cards to my 6, soon to be 7. I've drawn, you know, not that many more cards than she has. In fact, now she's going to go up a card against me. She has another Blizzard. Are you motherfucking kidding me? Wow. Just, wow. Okay, I got both Soulfires, so I can't use them both up. She's actually going to Ice Lance to kill this man. This was a pretty epic Sorcerer's Apprentice, I gotta say. And what else is going on? Just hitting in the face. Okay, sure. Mirror Image. Wow, she got a lot of mileage out of this thing. That is insane. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and drop the Void Caller. I'm just going to make sure that I lose my Soulfire. Soulfire this thing. Okay, so I'm opening up wide to Flame Strike, but we just gotta throw it all down here. She has 5 cards in the 0-2. I have 4 cards, about to be 3, thanks to Leper Gnome. I can life tap a few more times, but she is a mage, so I have to respect her burn potential. A Flame Strike at any point and I lose the game. She's already played 2 Blizzards though, so really, is she really gonna play a Flame Strike? I mean, is that really gonna happen? Card-wise, we've drawn about the same. I've already used my Tiger. What else do I have in here that's big? Oh yes, I have Mountain Giant. Good old Mountain Giant. Glad I got that guy in my corner. Oh, I hate Mountain Giant so much. I really do. So this is probably not Duplicate. That would make no sense. It's probably Mirror Entity. Although if it is a Vaporize, I guess I'd rather lose the Golem. Alright, well, let's life tap first. Mountain Giant. Okay, so I'm not going to play Leper. No, I do want to play the Mountain Giant next turn. I will kill it like this. Check for Vaporize like this. That might be a Mirror Entity. Although it could still be a spell thing. Do I want to give her this if it's a Mirror Entity? I really don't. Crap, so I can't actually play this thing.
We must cleanse the sun.
She's going to get to kill my Voidwalker in 1 swoop. Alright, we're going for a burn victory here. Hopefully she doesn't have removal for these guys. And I'm going to swing at her for 7 damage. That's the plan. If it's a Mirror Entity, though, I'm in a lot of trouble. If it's not, I could do really well. 7 damage. Plus 4 is 11. She's at 6. Down to 4. Gotta go for it here. I mean, she has 10 damage on me. If she has a Pyroblast or 2 Fireballs, she wins. Gotta go for it. It's gotta happen. So we'll check for Mirror Entity, I suppose. Well, let's life tap. Always life tap first. Hellfire. Okay, that's interesting. So that, I could do that. That would clear out just only one of her creatures. And it would check for a counter spell. Well, let's do the Leper Gnome first. It is a mirror entity. Since this thing is going to die to... And I am going to play Hellfire. So since this thing is going to die to Hellfire anyway, we're going to Power Overwhelming on it. To get the damage. And then Hellfire. And she's down to 1 health off that Loot Hoarder. How am I going to deal that last health? I've already used up both Soulfires. And my Arcane Golem. Oh crap. I think I'm out of burn potential. She's actually going to survive and win this game at 1 health. Because she kills this guy now. She can just ping this guy. She has 6 damage. I have 1 more turn to find a win. The Mountain Giant's useless. I don't think I have anything that kills her. I think Hellfire is it. I've got like Zombie Chow and Undertakers in there. Oh my god. I have nothing that kills her. Yep, because there's only 1 Hellfire. I've already lost a Soulfire. There's nothing. I'm gonna top deck Zombie Chow and that'll do it, and this thing is just a waste. It would have actually been better as a Hungry Crab. Alright, well, let's life tap one more time, see if there's anything there that I forgot about. There isn't, so always go out in style. Ah, jeez. I should have taken a Hungry Crab, because the Hungry Crab would have been a 1-2 for 1 that I could have played and dealt like 1 extra damage with. Stupid, stupid, stupid. So, another day, another shitty arena run. That's the story of my life. Alrighty. What we got here? A Paladin. Good night, 65. I'll mulligan the ooze. Let's go for these 1-drops. Alright, well, could be worse. I'll save the Voodoo Doctor for later. And the Voidwalker is tempting. Because it's better at killing recruits, but on turn 1 he's probably not going to play a recruit. So hopefully this Leper Gnome can live for a turn. He doesn't have any Elven Archers or coin plays or anything. And then we can play the Voidwalker after that. To be ready for the recruits for turn 2. Or the Leper Gnome could kill a 3-2. That's what he's going to play on turn 2. What I don't want to see is a 2-3 or anything. Okay, good. So we will waste the Voodoo Doctor. Because I think the body is more valuable than the Battle Cry. And this is a decent start with my 1-drop army here. I will actually probably just play the Arcane Golem. I don't know. That'll give him Consecration a turn earlier, which is a problem. Hopefully I'll get something else to do. Okay. Man, he's really taking his time here. Good night 65 is. He's got the coin. He might be thinking, well, should I save the coin to play Consecration next turn, or should I just play the coin for a 3-drop now? He decides to make a recruit, so he's saving that coin. There's an obvious problem with Void Walking to kill the recruit, which is that then Consecration kills everything. It's gonna happen though. I'm gonna play Succubus, throw something away, and think. Do I actually play around Consecration? All I'm doing is saving a 1 toughness thing. Nah, not worth it. So we're gonna kill that. Swing for 4 and just pray he doesn't have a Consecration. If he coins out a Consecration, he'll have 6 cards left in hand. I'll have 1 card on the table and 2 cards in my hand. So anything but that. Okay, please, anything but that. Anything but that. That's what it is. Can I catch a single goddamn break? Oh, no, I can't. Well, hopefully the Succubus will live. He does still need to kill that Succubus. I'm going to go ahead and drop the Defender of Argus, use up as much mana as I can, get as much damage out as I can. Now we're just going to race now, so hopefully there's no Sengens or anything. I have Hellfire. Are you goddamn kidding me? Well, he goes up another card. So card-wise, he's doing great. He has 7 to my 3. I can life tap pretty freely, which I will do. And Raging Worgen's the biggest body that we have here, so I'm going to take that. If I get Demon Fire, I could damage my own Raging Worgen. And then swing for 8, which would be helpful. But I'm going full-on broke here. Oh my god. Are you motherfucking kidding me? He has the removal. Well, this sucks. So he's going to kill my bigger creature, which is smart, taking only 1 net damage. And I will give him all the cards he wants with his defender, because I've got to get damage on. Corruption's not super helpful. I can actually life tap and play all these things, so I might as well life tap first. Demon Fire, of course, comes a bit late. I could have Demon Fired my Raging Worgen and swung for 8 damage, so my opponent made the right call, killing off the Worgen. And he also made the right call saving his coin for Consecration. Now, of course, I wish I had that Voidwalker out, because, man, if I had that Voidwalker out, it would have stopped him from True Slivering my Worgen. Alright, that's how I lost this game. I should have used the Voodoo Doctor to kill his recruit, not my Voidwalker. The Voidwalker, as a 1-1, I kind of dismissed the value, but as a taunter, it would have prevented the True Sliver Champion from killing off my actual good creature. Then I could have Demon Fired and swung for 8-1. So, yep, that's what lost me the game, is I should have kept the Voidwalker alive. I saw from how he was playing that he had a Consecration, probably, and I didn't play around it. Alright, what do we have here? 3... I don't really do actually use this. Actually, I do need to use this Demon Fire. I need to Demon Fire this Novice Engineer, I think. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll play this, heal up, Demon Fire the Engineer, corrupt the Twilight Drake, give him his card, swing, swing. So now he has the kill for the Farseer. This is 4 damage, plus 2 is 6 damage. He's down to 3. Hellfire is the kill if these 2 guys are allowed to attack. Let's see if they are or not. Are you goddamn kidding me? Jesus! Oh my god. Ah, Guardian of Kings. Well, there's Soulfire, so that's good. Can I win? What is this? 2, 4, 7, 9... 13 damage, not quite enough. So we're going to play the Tiger. Hopefully the Tiger will be a finisher. That Blessing of Wisdom certainly has given him a lot of cards. He's actually going to go up to his hand limit. And next turn we've got Hellfire, Soulfire for 7 damage. Leper Gnome is 9 damage. I just need this Tiger to attack and we're good to go. True Silver Champion gives him 2 health. Still is enough as long as the Tiger can attack. I need him to not have any taunts. No taunt, please. Please, no taunt. That's good. Oh, that's really good. So I actually win this game, although I did mess up. I should have seen that he had a Consecration, trusted my judgment. Then I would have had the Voidwalker. The True Silver Champion that he played wouldn't have killed my Raging Worgen, and the Raging Worgen would have ended this game much sooner. Good lord. Okay, so the order is important here. First, you attack with the Tiger, then you Hellfire, and then you Soulfire. Of course, I didn't actually need the Hellfire because the Soulfire was the kill, but whatever, just to practice it. Good God, that was scary. So I got lucky there. I played wrong and still won. Also got Golden Drain Life, so look at that. Okay, on to the next game. We should be able to finish the run in this video because the games are relatively short. And I don't see this going that far. I mean, I'm 1 more loss away from ending it. However, we'll start the next run and it'll be a good old time. Bandor. Not the most inspiring opening hand. We're actually gonna mulligan all this stuff. Succubus, yeah, but this deck has so many good potential, with so much good potential with its 1-drops. I want to actually get them and play them. Okay, we got the classic Undertaker no Death Rattle combo. Even though with 2 Leper Gnomes and a Loot Hoarder, you'd think it would happen more often. At least I could have a Voidwalker to protect it. Nope. Alright. So the question is, do you coin into the Voodoo Doctor? And the answer is no, because he could just shapeshift to kill it. He's got nothing else going on. I'm going to gamble. He passed his first turn pretty quickly. Of course, if he does play a creature, I'm going to regret not playing a Voodoo Doctor. And he does that. Can I please get a Death Rattle for the love of motherfucking Christ? Please? Nope. Not a chance. Ridiculous. Alright, so we're gonna swing on by. Now this Panther kills my 1-2 and then lives to tell about it. I'll have to coin into the Stormwind Knight to kill off the Panther. Hopefully he doesn't have any good thing to play on turn 3. Mark Nature, Jesus. Alright. Well, Stormwind Knight plus the Ooze will kill that, so could be worse. I really wish I could Soulfire it, but it's just a little bit above that, so we will Stormwind Knight. Now I could actually keep the Ooze if I Soulfired this thing, and I'm going to do that. These cards are actually pretty junky, except for the Defender of Argus, which I lose! Of course. Of course, I had a 2 and 3 chance of throwing away junk. Instead I threw away the one good card, naturally. But anyway, I kept my Ooze on the table, and that's 3 damage a turn, which is pretty significant. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Well, I just can't catch a break, it seems. Shadow Bolt's alright, but I really did not want him to play a creature and kill my Ooze. I was kind of hoping it would be more of an either-or sort of a deal, but alright, we're going to keep on trucking. So he's down below halfway. I'm at full health. I can life tap pretty freely. It's 5 cards to soon to be 4, and maybe 5 if I life tap, so it's definitely not over yet. Root of the Clock. Man, he just has one annoying thing after the other here. Do I have anything in the deck against that? Nope, I don't. So we're going to just throw these guys in for cards and hope for the best. Okay. So if he kills the Cult Master with the removal card, I might be able to get Hellfire to kill this and whatever else he plays. If he trades the Druid of the Claw for it, then the Hellfire is less exciting. And that's exactly what I want. Vengeful Mercenary is pretty big. Great. Just great. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and life tap and play Void Caller because the Void Caller will actually put the Succubus into play without me having to discard a card. I think that's worth it. So now I can't really play minions. The Vengeful Mercenary, he could try to race me, I guess. Or if he kills the Void Caller, I get a Succubus, and that's just as well. That's what he goes for. So Succubus comes down. He shouldn't really be able to play much. He's going to actually heal that up to prevent it from dying to Succubus. Very cleverly done. Mountain Giant can't be played. Let's life tap, see what we got. Power Overwhelming, huh? Let me think about this. I can hit him in the face and try to race. It seems like a poor idea. I mean, Power Overwhelming on this 8 down to 16, 13. I can't justify racing. There's just no way. So what I'm gonna do then is play the Acolyte, play the Loot Hoarder. These guys will draw cards upon death, so they make the Mountain Giant easier to play. And I am going to hit him in the face. Let's let him keep his Ventricle Mercenary for 1 turn. If he wants to hit me real hard, then so be it. Spectral Knight is a pretty good card, actually, even for 8 mana. And now he's starting to race me. Alright, so what we're going to do here is actually kill the Spectral Knight, because even though it hits less hard, it doesn't have the drawback that the Ventrico does. So I'm going to run this in, get a card. Can't Soulfire this, because it can't be targeted. Run that in, get a card. And now I'm going to play the... Actually, wait, no. I want to Hellfire first. And then play the Twilight Drake. And you know what? I'm just going to Soulfire this thing. I was hoping I would lose the Mountain Giant. Losing the Power Overwhelming is fine as well. So it's 5 cards to soon to be 4. The Mountain Giant can't be played. I'm 1 mana off from being able to play it. Wolf Rider's not a problem, although is he going to race me? He's racing me, which makes sense. Maybe he's got Swipe back there or something. This egg at the moment doesn't matter. Can I life tap anymore? That's the question. I don't think I can. I'm taking too much damage. Shoot. I'd love to play both these Leper Gnomes, but then my Mountain Giant's not playable. Alright, let's life tap. Flame Imp. Ah, jeez. Well. Can't play Flame Imp, so I'll leave the Flame Imp in my hand to help play Mountain Giant. Maybe. I could actually die this turn. I mean, he's got 3 down to 7, down to 6. Swipe, and I'm more or less dead. I need him very, very much to not have Swipe or Starfire. Because Swipe and Starfire would both deal too much damage to me. Alright, so he's drawing a card for 2 mana. Hopefully no swipes will be found. Rifleman to kill a Loot Hoarder, or sorry, Leper Gnome. Deal some damage to him, which is fine. Savage Roar, that actually is lethal. He has lethal damage. He can kill me. This is 5, 7, 10. He doesn't see it though, he misses lethal. Problem is I might still lose just because of, you know, being at 5 health and he has this board. And I can't kill him. Grunt's not gonna save me. That's not gonna save me, so go out in style. Alright, that'll do it for that run. Oh, that's what, 7 runs in a row? 6 runs in a row? 4, 4, 6, 6, 4. Yeah, that's 6 runs in a row that have just sucked. Donkey rectums. 4 wins. 4 wins is like my magic number, it seems. Cannot get above 4 except to get 6, and that's only 1 time in 3. Head crack. Alright, well, we do have time to start the next run, so I shall do so. The next run I'm actually going to get up to 10 packs, so I'll have a grand pack opening. Let's go ahead and open up my stats sheet, see what I want to do. Warlock is sucking here. 154 are my Warlock runs? Yikes. We need a Rogue run. Fortunately, I don't get it. I have Paladin, Hunter, and Shaman. So we're going to do Shaman, even though I did Shaman relatively recently, because it's the only class I've only played twice. The other 2 I'd played 3 times each. Alright, gotta take Lightning Storm, much as I like the Mana Tide Totem. And these are junk, so we'll take the Ogre. Well, the Lord of the Arena could be played. Leper Gnome you don't really want unless you're playing aggro, but I'm going to take it anyway because the Lord of the Arena is just too expensive. Spellbreaker is great because you want silence nowadays. And I'll take a Golem over the Guardian. Now, Undertaker here, well, it works with a Golem, but the Dark Iron Dwarf is much more solid, so I'll take that. We're not going to go for any crazy stuff here. Sanjin over the Storm, I think, is an easy call. Earthshock is terrific. The other cards are junk anyway. And Ancestral Spirit, it's the wrong one. I'd rather have Reincarnate. We'll grab Mana Tide here for some card draw. Earth Elemental or Big Game Hunter, a classic conundrum. I think I'm going to take the Earth Elemental. It's difficult to kill. Now, Spectral Knight is very tempting here, but I have no 2-drops. Except for Leper Gnome is 1 mana, so we're going to take the Imani Berserker to make sure I got some early plays. Rockbiter is an easy call. Lightning Bolt's an easy call. The other stuff was mediocre anyway. Reincarnate's cute. What do I have to help? Earth Elemental is really good with Reincarnate, so is the Ogre. Golem is not that great. It looks great, but it's really not. We'll take the Forked Lightning for some extra protection. Fire Elemental is great, although I'm kind of sad to pass on a Kobold Geomancer. Here I would have taken a Reincarnate, but instead I have Wind Fury, which, well, do I want to keep my curve down? I really do. I don't want much more expensive stuff, so I'm taking Wind Fury for curve reasons, but I'm just not thrilled about it. Second Earthshock, it's probably too much, so we'll take a Farseer for some healing. Trying to keep my curve down, can't. This deck just throws me expensive stuff after expensive stuff. I've mulliganed the expensive things pretty aggressively, so in the face of this junk, I can just happily take another Fire Elemental. Gotta keep the curve down for Knife Juggler, or with Knife Juggler. Ogre. Man, this is just too much expensive stuff. I'll take another Forked Lightning, though I'm not that thrilled about it. Okay. Trying to get some cheap stuff here so I can have the early game taken care of. Novice Engineer is good for some card draw. Another Fire Elemental? Or just a quality Yeti? You know what? I'm going to trust my instincts here. I've got 5 cards at 5 mana or higher. 5, that's a lot. This is a really good mid-game pickup. Jesus. Well, today is the day of Fire Elementals. Do I take a second Silence? You know, with Earthshock and a Spellbreaker, 2 Spellbreakers, there's too high of a risk of it flopping, so we're going to just take another Fire Elemental there. Sludge Belcher for protection. Wolf Rider needs for removal and burn potential, and this just sucks. I do not want 3 Forked Lightnings, nor do I want War Golem with my curve as high as it is, so we're taking Murloc Raider, though that just blows. Lightning Bolt for some more burn potential and removal. And I do not like Wailing Soul. I think a card is junk. Ancient Mage, though, or second Mana Tide. We'll take the Ancient Mage. The Pimp, as I like to call him, because the Mana Tide, I mean, drawing 2 of them, it is like a 3 mana cycle a card at the worst, so it's worst case scenario. You're not losing that much, but I need actual creatures to play because this deck does have a lot of spells. and some of them are pretty junky. Like, multiples of Forked Lightning can be bad. Wind Fury is often very bad. I have things like Murloc Raider that just suck. This deck is weird. It definitely gave me a lot of fire elementals, but my curve is a bit high, and there are some card quality problems. So, we'll see. Like I said in the last video, or wait, in this video, I think, I fully expect to make it to 7 wins with every single deck I play now because Karma just owes me big time. Okay, we start off with like just absolutely horrifically bad opening hand. Let's mulligan all that, maybe get my Murloc Raider here, or a Leper Gnome. Okay, it actually happens, and Lightning Storm. This is still a weak opening hand. All I have is this for early action, but that's it. Didn't get nearly as many 2-drops as I normally like to have. I mean, the draft was dry. It was just full of dumb crap and expensive things. If I'm lucky, absolutely lucky, this thing will get to kill a 3-2. He has a Mortal Coil, doesn't he? Hey, guess what card I didn't have in my Warlock run? So right away, he's up a card, and I've got junk to play. So I've got giant things, but I need to live long enough to actually see them. Lightning Storm might help with that, I guess. Earthshock now deals 2 damage. That could take down a few things, thanks to my trusted totem. Succubus, though, does not die to Earthshock. He went down a card voluntarily, but I cannot kill that Succubus anytime soon. So, Forked Lightning. Well, I'm hoping this is a taunt totem to protect my spell damage totem, so that my Forked Lightning deals 3 damage and kills the Succubus. Unfortunately, I'm not so lucky. Granted, of course, this 1/1 can damage the Succubus manually. No, I really need Forked Lightning to have spell damage. God damn it. I can kill one of these, but not both of them. Well, I could kill both of them with Earthshock and the totem and Forked Lightning. So I might as well flip a totem first. Maybe I'll get spell damage. If I don't, though, I can still have enough mana to spend all the cards. Nah, didn't happen. All right. Well, we're doing it. If we're doing it, then we're doing it. The problem is I'm overloaded now, so I cannot play the Earth Elemental next turn. I'll be looking to play the Ogre the turn after that, but he's got 4 mana to work with. A big 4-drop here would really wreck my life, because I still have nothing to play. This is the problem with having a draft. It gives you nothing but expensive things. Drake is rather large. I didn't get any hexes. That would have been a nice thing to get. Hex. Didn't happen, though. Alright, so yeah, time passed. And next turn I have the potential to play Earth Elemental and Lightning Bolt for 4 overload, meaning I'd have only 3 mana on turn 7. You should have killed one of my totems here. It was a mistake not to, I think. Blood Imp. Okay. It's got a lot of big stuff. Wind Fury. Well, Lightning Bolt doesn't even help. I'm going to play the Earth Elemental mainly because it has taunt. I really need that taunt. And I could put Wind Fury on it, but I doubt it's going to live the turn. I mean, he can just throw both of his things at it and kill it. Or if he has a Siphon Soul, then I'm really fucked. Does he actually have a... Are you goddamn kidding me? Jesus, he actually had a Siphon Soul. Wow. I cannot catch a break today. That is a fact. Holy motherfucker. Well, let's make another totem, hoping it's a taunt. It's not. Lightning Bolt 4 damage doesn't matter. I guess it does matter. Alright, we'll do it. I'm going to kill off this tiger. Play Leper Gnome here. Got Ogre coming down, but I mean, that Drake has just been pounding me away. Because I cannot get a taunt totem to save my life, or really any sorts of good luck ever at any point in my Hearthstone career nowadays. Boy, it really goes in swings. When I was in like a huge winning streak not too long ago, I was like, oh, you know, Hearthstone tends to go in swings for me. I'll do really well, then I'll do really badly. I'll do really well, then do really badly. And yeah, here it is, just doing terribly for hours on end. Alright, what I'm going to do is think. I could ping this thing off, and Lightning Storm will kill it. This thing is still killing me. I just need to get a taunt totem. Are you goddamn motherfucking kidding me? Goddamn Jesus. Wow. Hilarious. Just hilarious. So Lightning Storm. I think I need to do a Lightning Storm here. The reason is simply that I need to get rid of this Blood Imp. Kill that off. turn. This Drake has just been killing me, so I'm at 5 health. Now he can pretty easily just kill me. 5 damage is not that hard to do for a Warlock with 4 cards. And free life taps, because of course I can't get a Taunt Totem to save my life. He's got Hellfire. And Soulfire, I presume. Yeah. Fucking retardation. Absolute fucking retardation, that game. I mean, with the Taunt Totems, and him having Immortal Coil, and me not having anything to play, and the Siphon Soul, it was just everything that could go wrong went wrong. Tired of starting 0-1. Tired. Oh, it's 45 minutes. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like and or subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Take care.